Imagine walking into a room full of strangers, and within moments, everyone knows who you are, what you stand for, and why your business is the talk of the town. That's the power of personal branding, and it's not just about selling products, it's about selling an identity and a lifestyle and a story that resonates with your audience. So that's exactly what we're talking about today. We're talking about the 10 secrets that celebrity business owners will never tell you, and of course, the power of personal branding. Let's get into it.
Get rid of your Monday business blues and be business savvy by joining the Market Savvy crew. New episodes drop every Monday at 12 midday. Subscribe now and don't delay. Get tips, trends, and increase your net worth by subscribing to our mailing list. Visit www.kbonoko.com and let your ambitions fuel your every move.
Welcome to the Market Savvy podcast, where we uncover the plan that can take your business to the next level. But before we get into it, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Lebunju Curl, a hair growth kit made by kids for kids. Grow your little one's hair without a fuss. Use the code in the description box below and get your free Lebunju braids, plus enjoy free delivery and 10% off your order. Remember, Lebunju Curl is a South African owned brand, perfect for parents struggling to grow their little one's hair. Now, let's get into today's topic. We are talking about the power of personal branding and how it can help your business. I'm going to be making reference to a lot of South African celebrities that have built successful businesses with just their personal brands. I'm going to be talking about DJ Sbu, Bonang Mateba, Pel Tusi, DJ Zinhle. There's many that I can make reference to, including Dineo Ranaka, who has transformed into so many different businesses. She was a presenter, a musician, a reality show TV star. At some point, she's now running her own restaurant. And it's all thanks to personal branding. So let's talk about what personal branding is. Personal branding is about creating a distinctive image and identity for yourself and your business. It's about establishing trust, credibility, and a strong connection with your audience. You know, a strong personal brand can make you more memorable and attract the right customers and ultimately drive your sales. And yes, I'm not saying you must be a celebrity, but I am saying to you, people mostly buy products because of who is behind the product. An example I can give is DJ Sbu, who was standing on a street corner at Bloemfontein, and he sold out more fire in 30 minutes and made himself 1,200 rands. Yes, people buy who is behind the product more than the product itself. There's an example of Chilla's Punch that I can give. People buy the Chilla's Punch because of obviously the marketing that McG has put behind the Chilla's Punch. And also the biggest contributing factor is the fact that the Chilla's Punch is endorsed by McG. And there are many other celebrities that I can make reference to. We've got House of Bonang, we've got Era by DJ Zinhle, we've got More Fire, we've got Black Pearl, we've got Biliado by Kespa Nyovest. There are so many more. And before I move forward, I just wanted to say people tend to buy trust from people that they are familiar with or people they know. This doesn't necessarily mean that your personal branding must make you a celebrity. You must just be somebody they are familiar with, somebody they recognize from somewhere, whether TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, when people recognize you, they ultimately going to associate you with your product. So the halo effect is what actually happens. This is when positive attributes of a celebrity or a person with a big personal brand are transferred into the product they endorse. This means that the consumer associates the success, the beauty, or other desirable traits of that person who has a big personal brand with their product, making it more appealing. And yeah, now that we've spoken about personal branding, let's talk about sales and what it actually means. Sales is not just about transactions. It's about building the relationship and solving the problem for your customer. It's when you understand your customer needs and providing value, sales then becomes a natural byproduct of your relationship. It's about creating a connection that goes beyond the product in itself. I'm going to give a very strong example, although it's not not a South African example. It's Kanye West. People bought Yeezys, especially from Adidas, because it was Kanye West. They had a personal relationship with Kanye West, not physically, mentally, somewhere there, musically, in the air, in other dynamics of the world. They've had that relationship with Kanye West. Therefore, they were like, hey, Yeezy is dropping. I'm going to get myself a pair. Another example is Batu. A lot of people bought Batu, specifically Ibatu, because Somizi endorsed the product. So they had a personal relationship with Usomizi, especially from Idols, because his Idols era, I don't want to lie, it sold us a different Somizi. He completely turned his brand as Somizi around. People knew Somizi as that poor gay, beautiful man who has a very beautiful spirit, who was once in Sarafina. But as soon as he hit the Idols floor, baba, kohlwa. He was a gone man. He was a gone man. Like, things started flourishing because of why? His personal branding. Now that we've touched on personal branding and sales, let's talk about how you can build your own personal brand and boost your business sales, right? First off, you need to define your value proposition. If you want to understand more about value proposition, I want to plug you to another marketing guru. Her name is Lebu Lion. Go on your TikTok, search for Lebu Lion. She will teach you everything you need to know about building your value proposition. So basically, a value proposition is identifying what sets you apart and your business apart from the competition. This could be your expertise. This could be your approach. This could be your values. Just make sure it's clear and compelling. What makes you different from the other product? What makes you different from the other service, right? Search Label Lion. She will teach you everything it is that you need to know about offering a value proposition. All right, the second thing that you need to do, you need to make use of social media. Social media is not about stalking your ex. You can do that later. Let's build your business right now. Make use of social media. Use platforms like Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, to connect with your audience. Share your story, your values, your expertise. Engage with your followers and use these platforms to build a community around your brand. An example I can give you, there's a lady called Kayla Kim K. Every time when she starts her video, she will say, my honeys. And Kayla Kim K, that time, while she was doing the my honeys and she was eating on TikTok, she wasn't necessarily eating. She was building that relationship with you. And that's how she grew her hair care brand, which is Kayla Kim K. All right. Now, let's talk about content marketing and how it can create, sales. The goal of content marketing is to establish yourself as an authority in your field and build trust with your audience. So create valuable content that showcases your expertise and provides value to your audience. This could be blog posts, videos, podcasts, webinars, just content. Content is king, my people. Content is king, and content will be able to pave a way for you. Before I get into consistency in branding, I want to emphasize that ungathuswa ama-likes on your post, ungathuswa ama-retweets, ungathuswa ukuthi, I've got 20 people that viewed the post organically, and therefore I'm not making as much impact as I should. No, don't be scared by such. Look at it as, I've got 20 people that looked at this content that didn't know about this brand. Understand? So let's talk about consistency in branding. You need to be consistent in your branding. Ensure that your branding across all platforms and touch points is the same. This includes your logo, your color scheme, your tone of voice, and your messaging. Understand? Consistency will definitely help people build recognition and trust with your brand. For instance, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has been red and white sonke lesikhathi. You've never seen a Coca-Cola. Well, maybe you have in other countries, but in South Africa, Coca-Cola has always been black and red, or red and white. Pretty much it. What other example can I give? Johnny Walker. It has always been that gold guy taking a walk with his stick. It has never been that guy now sitting on a horse. Yeah, understand? Polo, same thing. Lacosta. When you look at the Lacosta logo, it has always been that crocodile that's hungry, that has a mouth. Is it wide open? Hey, phela kunama counterfeits angisazi. But anyway, the crocodile is green, right? Sharp. Now, let's talk about how you can build your personal brand by offering personalized customer services. Go the extra mile to make your customers feel valued. Personalize the service. It will definitely turn your customers into advocates. For example, I remember a time when House of Bonang came in. She would send, those nice little parcels to influencers or even customers. It will come in a very nice box with a nice card in it, and then you would unwrap. It looked very nice. Like, I'm not an alcohol drinker, but it looked very appealing. It made me, I got thirsty just looking at people unboxing their House of Bonang. The experience alone sold it for me. So yeah, that's the power of making your service or product personalized. Okay, now let's talk about authenticity and transparency. This one is clear. I don't think it needs interpretation. Just be genuine in your interaction and be transparent about your business practices, because at the end of the day, people appreciate honesty and are more likely to support brands that they trust. So don't be worried about the fact that you are using Paxi. It's not being delivered straight to the door. When you're transparent and you tell a person, listen, you're going to get your product delivered to your nearest Paxi. They don't have expectations of now Take a Lot coming with a huge white courier van at their gate. But however, they do appreciate the fact that you let them know you're going to get your product ngelanga eliso or on this day at this particular store. This will definitely help you manage your customer expectations, which is very important and vital into making sure that you have returning customers. An example that I can give of businesses that are not really managing expectations really well, and I don't know if it's a marketing strategy or what. However, when you look at adverts on TV of takeaway joints such as KFC and Chickilikin and McDonald's, whatever the case may be, those beggars look huge. But when you go inside the store, it turns out it's something smaller that you can fit in your mouth one go. An example of a product like that is a slider, sasichikiligin. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about influencer collaborations and how you can use that to supplement your business sales. Every time when we talk about influencer marketing or influencer collaborations, people just get a headache. You're thinking to yourself, how am I going to afford to pay an influencer? Child, let me school you. Influencer collaborations can basically skyrocket your visibility. You know that one celebrity, if that one celebrity rocks your t-shirt, your sneaker, your cap, it will definitely give you access to a wider range of audience and build credibility overnight. An example I can give you, we've got a local fashion designer, if I may call him that. His name is Mabawa. He is the owner of Clean. If you don't know what Clean is, go to Robot Boy's profile. He's forever rocking Clean, baba. It's a t-shirt, it's a track pan, whatever. It's clean. He rocks that. And that's a clear example of influencer collaborations. I'm pretty sure that that guy, Umabawa, is not really paying Robot Boy an arm and a leg, but they do have that kind of relationship that came as a result of Robot Boy actually liking the product. It's as simple as that. Find a celebrity, find a TikToker, find a YouTuber, find a Facebooker who literally would not mind to say, I like this product, let me just rock it. It's not always about monetary value. Remember, it's about building relationships. Ungasabi, I think a lot of you guys, ngena lo muntu, the person that you're thinking about, mngene. Don't be afraid to hear a no from a celebrity. Don't be afraid to hear a no. A lot of successful people have heard no's ganingi, for instance, Issa Rae. I'm going to be making a lot of American examples, but those are the examples that come to the top of my mind. Issa Rae was turned down by a lot of producers until she decided to go on YouTube and post her own series. And guess what? Cooley series. Now we know who Issa Rae is. So there are a lot of celebrities that will definitely tell you no. Keep looking, keep finding them. As much as there are a lot of them that will say no, there are also those ones that will say yes. That will say yes. All right, now let's talk about the importance of networking and why it's crucial in building a strong personal brand. So networking will definitely give you access to opportunities. You can discover new projects, partnerships, and growth revenues. An example I can give is Vusitem Bekwayo's Ideas That Matter, the VT podcast, some of the seminars that he was, a part of. A lot of people were able to get business by simply being a part of that networking group. Let's not forget DJ Swu as well. He did phenomenal when he introduced the Hustlers Corner. I think he also wrote a book that was very important in helping people establish their businesses. All right, so also networking affords you the opportunity to be trustworthy. It builds trust among potential clients and customers, and this is very invaluable in establishing a strong personal brand, right? It also gives you visibility and exposure. Yes, people will say, "Hi, exposure," but trust me, there comes a point where what you have been exposed to allows you to even grow beyond that. Active networking increases your visibility within your industry. Make sure you attend events, joining professional groups, and engage online. You can raise awareness of your brand and attract more attention to your business. And last but not least, least but not last, or last but not least, anyways, and networking also affords you the support structure. A strong network would, open you up to getting support during challenging times, helping you navigate obstacles and grow your personal brand at the same time. Also, this one I should not forget: endorsements and referrals. A well-cultivated network can be your source of referrals. When network speaks highly of you and your business, it can significantly boost your sales. It can also boost your credibility and attract new clients. So those are the things that you need to apply when you want to build a strong personal brand. And a lot of our very own celebrities or international celebrities, they don't speak about the fact that they are performing really well in their own businesses because of, their personal brand, because of who they are connected to, because of their own communities that they've created for themselves. And also remember, creating a network of people and building your own community and your personal brand is not an overnight thing. Be patient with yourself and understand that Rome was not built in one day. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. Wait, before I forget, please visit www.kaybonoko.com. It's KAYBONOKO.com. Subscribe to our mailing list so you can also get yourself in rooms that will definitely help build your business. You will also be afforded opportunities to network and be part of a big movement. All right, my savvy people, it's time to wrap up the episode. But before we do, I just want to give a huge shout out again to our sponsor, Lebunju Curl, the hair care growth kit. a kit rather, that's all about making kids' hair grow with joy. And if you are struggling to get your child's hair to flourish, just visit www.lebunju.com, and yeah, they've got the magic wand for your little one's hair. Use the code in the description box for your free Lebunju braids, free delivery, and a fantastic 10% off your order. Just get ready for happy hair days. If you've had a blast tuning into today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to the Market Savvy podcast with K Jesus, because we are all about bringing you the coolest strategies and success stories to supercharge your business. Hit that subscribe button, and while you are at it, give us some engagement, like and share, and also comment on some of the strategies that you think you can use to, enhance your personal branding. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next episode. In the meantime, keep building that brand, and yeah, let's make those sales. Bye-bye.
Get rid of your Monday business blues and be business savvy by joining the Market Savvy crew. New episodes drop every Monday at 12 midday. Subscribe now and don't delay. Get tips, trends, and increase your net worth by subscribing to our mailing list. Visit www.kbonoko.com.